Alright, so we're going to do this other one. I'm just going to have you read to me. So, I would like you to read a story to me. Please do your best reading. If you do not know a word, I will read the word for you. Keep reading until I say stop. Be ready to tell me all about the story when you finish. So we're going to start right here. Ready? Go ahead and begin.
The morning light filled the room. Mel jumped out of bed and put on her clothes. She had a busy Saturday planned. She could not wait to get started. First, Mel and her mom made Mel's favorite food. Her mom cut a banana in half. Then Mel spread peanut butter on both sides. She brought the two pieces together and ate her banana sandwich outside in the sun. Soon, Mel's big brother came out with some chalk. They drew a line on the driveway. After putting on helmets, they skated along the line. Mel went very slow. She was just learning to skate. Her brother helped her skate in a straight line and not fall down. Now it was time for art. Mel went to the art box. Her mom often filled it with fun things. Mel got an idea when she saw...
All right, you can stop. Very nice. All right. So that was the second to last one. We have one more. And this one I actually just read to you. And then you'll just tell me about the story at the end.
Okay.
And it's about science things, I think. Yeah, so you might like it because I know you like those things. So before we begin, I'm going to just ask you a couple questions. What is air?
Air is a kind of wind that you use to breathe.
And what can wind do?
Wind can blow most things.
And how do we know there is air?
Because the wind makes air.
What does the wind make it do?
The wind makes it just flow.
All right.
Flow and breathe.
So I'm just going to read this to you, and then you're going to tell me about it. I have some questions to ask you, okay?
Okay.
So air is all around us, but we can't see it. How do we know it is there? There are many ways we can see what air does. Moving air is called wind. Wind moves plants. Wind moves dirt. Strong winds can move heavy things. Strong winds can even move a house. We can weigh air. We can weigh 2 balloons. The one with a lot of air weighs more. We can see what air does. We can weigh air, then we know it is there. Alright, so how do we know air is there?
Because we can feel it.
And when you feel it, how do you know it's there?
Because the only thing that blows that way is air.
Okay. How else do we know it's there?
We can see the temperature.
And how does that make it see that it's there?
Because the internet tells us if there is wind or not.
What does air move from the story?
Wind can move plants. They can move dirt. strong wind can move even a house.
How do we know that wind could move a car?
Because wind is strong.
Why does a flat tire weigh less than a tire that is not flat?
Because it doesn't have much air in it.
All right, I have another one. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
This one is about seasons. So, first of all, what do flowers need to grow?
They need the sun and lots of water.
Anything else?
They need
That's okay.
soil.
Oh yeah. What does forest animals in the winter mean to you?
They mean creatures that hibernate.
What does changing seasons mean to you?
Changing seasons mean
I'll make sure we have plenty of time. Okay, we have a couple more minutes.
it means, let's see. It means to me like the weather.
So the weather changes? All right, so now I'm going to read you this story. There are 4 seasons in a year. They are spring, summer, fall, and winter. Each season lasts about 3 months. Spring is the season when new life begins. The weather becomes warmer. Warm weather, rain, and light make plants grow. Some plants that look dead during the winter grow again. Tulips are plants that come back every spring. Summer begins on June 20th for people who live in the United States. June 20th is the longest day of the year for us. We have more sunlight on that day than any other day. Insects come out in the summer. One bug that comes out in summer likes to bite. The bite hurts and it itches. Do you know what bug that is? It's the deer fly. Summer ends and fall begins during September. In fall, we continue to get less light from the sun. In the north, leaves begin to die. When they die, they turn brown. Then they fall off. Nuts fall from trees. They are saved by squirrels to eat in the winter. Winter begins just a few days before Christmas. December 21st is the shortest day of the year for us. We have less light that day on any other day. In winter, many animals have to live on food that they store during the fall. There are no green plants for animals to eat. Winter ends when spring begins, on March 20th. The seasons keep changing. Plant life begins and ends each year. All right. So how long does each season usually last?
About 3 months.
And what are the conditions needed for flowers to come up in the spring? What do they need in the spring? What do flowers need in the spring to come up?
The sun.
Sun. Anything else?
The soil and water.
All right. And which day has more sunlight than any other? It's hard to. Do you remember from the story which day had the most sunlight?
Easter?
And according to your reading, what insect's bite makes you itch?
A deer fly.
And how do you know that fall is coming, even if the weather is warm?
Because even though August is a part of summer, it still means that fall is coming.
And why do leaves die in the fall, even when the weather is warm?
Because it's getting colder.
About when in September does fall begin? You don't know? That's okay.
Well, maybe September 16th.
And why do squirrels save nuts for eating in the winter?
Because they can't live without them.
And why can't they live without them?
Because winter's going to be very long and they need something to eat.
All right. I think it's about time to get packed up.